Yeah, I'll let the hand come forward.
Almost
That's the one. That's good. Oh, you've got that. Yep.
In early conversations with Steve Begg, who was initially going to be just effects supervisor on this, I say just effects supervisor, an amazing effects supervisor on this, he's eventually joined us as director. Right from the early days, we said that we wanted this to be as if AP Films and Century 21, you know, Dad's companies in the 60s had made this, but with all the modern post-production opportunities available to them. So we're using a lot of kind of retro techniques and as much in camera as possible, but things that would have been impossible for them then that are possible now through compositing and that kind of thing. They've just been added to kind of embellish it.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do as much as possible is to, obviously we're paying homages to a lot of the older shows and what have you, but we're trying to bring a lot of new filming techniques, more up-to-date filming techniques to the approach in filming the puppets, and to a certain degree the miniatures as well. So that's what I'm trying to do is get the cinematography and the digital visual effects to work in parallel with the puppets, and basically make them look like a 21st century version of the old Century 21 shows. In my book, the hardware and the explosions are almost as important as the characters. In fact, they are characters in these sort of shows, and what we're trying to do here is like update all that and give them bigger explosions than ever, really, because we can now. Well, there isn't a great deal of change in the actual technical approach on the explosions and action sequences, other than that the cameras can do a hell of a lot more now, and we can see instant playback, which is something we couldn't see before. We'd have to wait for rushes the following day. I think the camera technology alone will make the filming and the visuals look different and updated from the stuff that was done in the 60s and 70s with Gerry originally. I think all in all it's a revamp, well, not just a revamp, but an update of a lot of old tricks and techniques which have not been thrown away, but they're being assisted by digital technology now. And I think it's going to have a really nice look. It's going to be nostalgic, but sophisticated enough for like a modern audience. I think that what we hope to achieve out of this is, obviously there's going to be a lot of, as you say, nostalgic heartstrings pulled in the older people, because the puppets look sufficiently like some of the characters we had in the past, but albeit sort of polished and updated. And I mean, that goes for the rest of the show as well, you know, and hopefully it'll attract a younger audience. My gut feeling is it will, because it has a level of style that I think kids will like without being just super cute.
But at its heart, it remains a practically shot, in-camera, explosion-filled Gerry Anderson adventure. I quite like that sentence, I should use that again.